This is actually one of my favorite snacks of all time. Probably my favorite like chip snack or something. It's these Well, good morning. This is the start of a video. I don't know, maybe it's the continuation of a video. I won't be editing all this stuff until I get back, so I don't really know how it's all going to come together. But I've actually today got to go back to Tainan, so this is my last day in Kaohsiung, and I'm a bit sad to leave this view. This hotel I've stayed in is amazing. One of the best hotels I've ever stayed in. So I've got about 2 hours, just over 2 hours before I need to check out, and I thought before I head towards the Gautier, the HSR to Tainan, I'd go get some breakfast somewhere. I haven't been to a breakfast shop since I've been here, so let's tick that off the list. And yeah, then I gotta go to Tainan. I didn't realize how quickly the train actually gets there. It only takes like 15 minutes for it to get from here to Tainan, and then I'm basically going to have to find something to do with all this luggage to carry around before I can actually physically check into my Airbnb, because I can't check into there until 3 o'clock. I'll probably get there about 12 o'clock. Why have I got so much luggage? It's because I left a lot of stuff here. A lot of clothes, a lot of just everything. So I'm going to try and take as much of it back as I can this time while I'm here, and maybe get some stuff like posted back, and then I might have to leave some stuff at a mate's house until I can come back next time and get it. Generally the heavy stuff, books, CDs. Why I brought that all with me 4 years ago, I don't know. In hindsight, I probably should have just left it all in Adelaide, but oh well, we live and we learn. So gonna go and get some breakfast. I found this breakfast shop near my hotel called the Kaohsiung豆浆早餐店. Their tasty breakfast snacks are freshly prepared and reasonably priced. I will leave their address in the description in case you wish to check them out for yourself. It was then finally time to leave Kaohsiung and head to Tainan. It had been 11 months since I had left the place that I called home for 3 years. The wait was now over to reconnect with friends and be surrounded by the sights, sounds and smells of a place that I had missed so much. Alright, so here we are. We're in the Airbnb here in Anping, looking out over Huaping. Used to walk along this river every night, which is right outside here. Got a little TV, got an air conditioner, got me a fridge, all that sort of stuff. Nice little shower setup, and we've all seen a toilet. It's costing me nothing, basically. $600 for 2 weeks, Australian, which is like 1,000 NT a night. This is going to be my spot for the next 2 weeks. Just down the road here, like literally like 100 meters down the road, is my old Biendang Dian that I used to go to 3, 4, 5 times a week, and they haven't seen me for about a year. I've been kind of not eating anything today except for that breakfast that I had in Kaohsiung. knowing that I'd be here and it's so close to that shop that I'm gonna drop in and say hello and get something to eat, and then I'm gonna go pop in on some other people because why not? I've been traveling all day, it's time to walk around and go say hello to some people. So that's what I'm going to do. It took him a second, but I think, yeah, he remembered me, and he was so nice that he actually ended up giving me it all for free. And I'm very, very grateful for that. So the main thing is this one here. I love this stuff. This was kind of my staple. I would come here many times a week. Sometimes twice a day.
I ate this meal like I had been stranded in the desert for the past 11 months, starved of the flavors of a Taiwanese biendang. This would not be my last visit to this place during my stay in Tainan. After my feast, I started my walk around Anping to reunite with friends.
Morning guys, so here we are. Shut up. So here we are walking along the Anping River, and today the plan is to walk again. I'm going to walk about 4k from Anping into Tainan because I want to go to the GoPro shop because I just bought a new GoPro when I was back in Australia, and there was a few accessories that weren't available that I'm going to need on Sunday because I'm going windsurfing and I need to get them. So I have access to a scooter, but I'll probably grab that this afternoon. But for now, I'm just going to walk it. I haven't eaten anything, so I'm going to see what I can find because it's an hour to walk there and the shop doesn't open for another hour and a half. So I'm going to see if I can stop off and have some breakfast somewhere. And then I have something else I want to pick up in Old Anping. So if I have the energy, I will continue to walk back in the other direction to Old Anping and grab that as well.
I stumbled across this 24-hour restaurant that I was hoping to visit during my stay in Tainan, as I had been there many years ago. I have been told that this is a traditional Taiwanese breakfast. Please let me know in the comments if this is true.
I've still got probably another 10 minutes to walk and the GoPro shop is opening right now, so perfect. I'll walk in there and they would have just opened. So we're on our way to Old Anping, but this area looks really familiar, and there's something that I wanted to do while I was here because it's cheaper than doing it in Australia, is getting some new glasses, well, an extra set of glasses. This area looks really familiar, and I think I'm really, really close to my optometrist here in Taiwan. This road looks familiar because it bends around. There's a mini tea shop with a 7, which I think is where they were. And it's near the Kaohsiung night market, which is right over there. So I'm confident that I'm going to find it in about the next 100 meters. It's around here somewhere. I'm going to find the glasses shop. I feel like I'm too far already. I feel like I know this intersection, and I know that this is too far. Hair salon. Wait. It's right here. I told you I'd find it. The cat wants to play with the cat on the mic. There's a few cats in this optometrist. But the one that I was looking for, he died since I've last been here. It's pretty sad. He was really beautiful. Looked like a tiger. Well, look where we are. The scene of many Barks Life video, walking vlog. I've connected out from the Herway market, which is right near where my optometrist was. And I've just found my way to here, and we're going to connect through to Old Amping. For my final stop, I spent about 2 hours in there actually. It's when you got to wear the glasses for the next year or two, then you really want to make sure you pick the right thing. So I'll have 2 pairs of glasses for the first time probably ever done that. And why I do it here and not in Australia is because, well, it's fucking rot in Australia to get glasses done, especially with my prescription. An optometrist once told me that he sees my eyes once or twice a year. That's how specific my prescription is, because I have astigmatism, which means my eye's not completely round, which just means that they need to do more work. They need to cut the glass a specific way. It needs to be completely custom. They finished all this over here. That was all being built. That whole connect through to Old Amping is all done now. You don't have to go all the way around now. You just cut straight through. It's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, so like glasses in Australia, for me to get a set of glasses is coming up towards $2,000, which is a lot when you compare it, you know, to how much it costs here. I got 2 sets of lenses and a new set of frames for $700 Australian. So that's no healthcare, nothing, just a random dude off the street. It's the same with going to the dentist here. It's just so much cheaper. I had top cover in Australia, top private health cover, and I went in just for a clean and a checkup, and it cost me $200 Australian. And here I can get that done for $35, no health cover. It only gets cheaper if you have like the healthcare here and everything. It basically doesn't cost you anything, if anything. I think it doesn't actually cost you anything for a lot of stuff. Yeah, so that's why I do the glasses here, and I do my dental work here, because it's just cheaper. It's just a smart option. If I'm here on holiday anyway, might as well. So we got one more stop. I've done getting up towards 17,000 steps. I've walked all the way from where my Airbnb is on the Amping River all the way into Tainan city. Then kind of accidentally found my optometrist, which was just, I didn't mean to do that, like, but I just recognized the area, and I was like, oh, it's got to be here somewhere, and then bang, like it was, I walked past it and I didn't even see it. So one more stop, I'll join you again when we get to Old Anping.
Built by the Dutch around 300 years ago and known as Taiwan's first street, Anping Old Street is packed with stalls and stores selling a variety of products including food, souvenirs and other handmade crafts. This was one of the first places I ever visited on my first holiday in Taiwan back in 2018, and in the 3 years that I lived in Anping, became a place that I'm now very familiar with. The shop I specifically wanted to visit was this leatherworker's shop. The night before I left Taiwan and moved back to Australia, I visited this shop and bought a belt. It's the best quality belt I've ever owned, and after 2 years of wearing it almost every day, it still shows almost no sign of wear. My current wallet had been falling apart for some time, but I didn't want to replace it because I was waiting until I came back to Taiwan to visit this shop to purchase my new wallet. Finally, the wait was over.
I'm just taking a chill for a sec, having some of this papaya milk. So here's my new wallet. Nice color. It's got my Chinese name inscribed on it. Big Bear. And he also did that, gave me this keychain and inscribed it on there as well. I highly recommend checking it out if you're into some, like, if you want some leather goods, belts, purses, wallets, all little bits like that, little small money bags, coin bags, all that sort of stuff. He's got all that there. He's a great craftsman. You can tell he really puts a lot of attention into his work because the stuff he's got on display is amazing work. I actually got a call from someone while I was here who's in town, and they're going to come and meet me in a minute. So I'll let you know who that is in a minute. Just come into this little shop and just extend this old Anping experience. They got a lot of like little dried fruit that you can buy and lollies and dried fish stuff. It's actually quite nice to eat. Spicy, some of it's spicy, some of it's not. Then there's a bunch of plastic for the kids down here. Just junk. I guess when I was a kid it would have been the best thing I'd ever seen in my life, but now it just looks like landfill. This is actually one of my favorite snacks of all time. Probably my favorite like chip snack or something. It's these wasabi radish biscuits. I'm going to bring some back to Australia when I leave. Oh, it's upside down. These. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up with this one. Been a big day. We're up to 21,500 steps. Got a bunch of things done today that I wanted to do. Yeah, just a really fun-filled, enjoyable day in Tainan. I've got 2 more weeks of this and I'm looking forward to it. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next video.